sides. Let's get back to it, folks. We got some green on the screen. Stocks are higher. Yields are coming in. And earnings continue. And that concludes TJX. Reported better than expected comparable sales for the quarter. But its new plan to ramp up store openings shook some investors here. TJ Maxx stock is down about 2.7% today. On a year-to-date basis, down about 4%. Mary Rose Gilbert follows this name. She's a senior analyst covering the retail space for Bloomberg Intelligence, located in our Los Angeles, California studios out there. Mary, talk to us about TJX. What did you see this quarter, and what's kind of the outlook here?
So, Paul, what's going on here with TJX is that they reported weaker than expected comp sales at Maxx. So Maxx comp sales came in at 1%. Analysts were looking for 2.8%. It was weaker than the company expected. There was some misexecution there. But as you pointed out, their overall comp sales were ahead of expectations, both guidance, which is always in that 2 to 3% range, and also analysts at a 4% comp. And the reason for that is because it's a global business. So they're diversified. They also have the home goods business, which outperformed. Their comp sales were up 7%. International was also up 7%, and Canada 6%. So you're seeing real strength across the board. And where they had some execution issues in the quarter, they're already seeing some improvement in the third quarter, and they expect by the fourth quarter they'll be back to trending where they usually do with Maxx.
30 seconds left. Mary, talk to us about store openings. We don't really talk about that too often in your business.
Yeah, so actually, well, with off-price, definitely. So they're increasing their long-term outlook. They now expect to add 500 more stores to about 7,500. That means that they have runway to open 2,200 stores over the long run. And that means that each year, instead of opening somewhere around 130 to 140, they could be opening 200 stores a year. So they're really ramping up. They see a lot of opportunity in some of these smaller markets or little niche markets with some smaller stores. And the new stores, when they open, are outperforming expectations.
All right, very good. Mary, appreciate that. Mary Ross Gilbert, she's a senior analyst covering the retailers for Bloomberg Intelligence, joining us from Los Angeles. TJX, looking at the stock here, down 3% today. Down, I guess, call it about 4.8% year to date, but on a trailing 12-month basis, up about 9-10% there. So one of those retailers you got to keep an eye on because they do pretty well execution-wise.